Why did you name it Raven's Nest Homestay? And why exactly a homestay?
Well, coming to the name, what's in a name? Well, I think in this book, all is in the name. You actually got to read the book to find out why it was named Raven's Homestay. This question is asked to us by everyone who comes and stays there. You got to read the book. Now, the next question of why is it a homestay? Well, my wife did not want to live alone in the Nilgiris. She felt it may be a good idea to have some friends and guests staying there, because life can get lonely in the Nilgiris. So we decided to have a homestay. But a very good friend of ours gave us a good suggestion. He said, divide the house into two parts. One part where you can stay and the other part where the guests can stay. So that if you get bored, you can go and meet the guests. But if you want to have privacy, you can cut them out and you can stay on your own. Now, homestays in most parts of India are welcomed by the government. But homestays in the Nilgiris, you've got to pass a lot of rules and regulations. You've got to get past that. And this we learned about much later.
I like the way you broke up the stories in small snippets and moved between the two locations, Mumbai and the Nilgiris. I'll read a small snippet of page 8. After spending a few fruitless days in Kanyakumari, she decided that she had worked enough and needed a holiday, and so off she was to the beaches of Kerala. I can't imagine anyone of my generation being so casual about not having a job and being pig-headed enough to make sure a holiday is not forfeited at any cost. This just proved the old adage. Parents earn, travel economy to save every penny for their children, to splurge and travel business class. At this point, I decided, come what may, I will splurge on a second home when the time is ripe and not leave all of my money for my hippie daughter to save the earth.
Glad you enjoyed that snippet, and that was one of the reasons we went ahead and built the second home and turned it into a homestay.
How did you get the land and how did you go about building the home?
Well, our first goal was to find a piece of land. In the Nilgiris, there are 4 well-known cities or towns: Ooty, Coonoor, Wellington and Kotagiri. Ooty was too crowded. Coonoor was too expensive. Wellington had a golf course, but it had the military cantonment. So the land was only for the military people. So we had to settle on Kotagiri. So we looked around, found a small piece of land, and we were told that you need to have water on the land. So we bought a piece of land which had water on it, but unfortunately it was in a valley. So we could not look down into the plains, but we had to look up into the hills. So we had to get an orientation change in the way we looked at these areas. So we got the land, we looked around after we bought the land, and my wife wanted to put a fence around it. But our lawyer came and said, there's no need to put a fence. You don't get encroachers or squatters here. Just look around. There is no squatters in any place and there are no fences around. So we bought the land, didn't put up a fence, and we started to build the house over there.
So from where can we buy the book?
Well, it's available online on Amazon, but if you want to buy it directly from the publisher, White Falcon Publishing are the ones who publish it. In India, it's available in Higginbotham's bookstores in Chennai, Ooty and Bangalore, in Trilogy bookstore in Mumbai, Happy Home bookstore in Mumbai, and if you come to Berlin, it's also available in the I Love Berlin bookstore. So it's freely available. You can buy it online, read it, let us know what happens.